could just describe me in one word or one sentence, what would it be? That's the thing. What excites you? What lights you up? What could you do? What do you do that you could continue doing endlessly without any prompting? You've made it here. You're watching this video, and that means so very much. What you could do as one extra step is hit the subscribe button. It seems like a small action, but it'll make a big, big difference in the work that we're doing in trying to share concepts and ideas around empathy, empathy for self, and empathy for others. So it would mean a lot to me if you could hit the subscribe button below and keep watching the videos that we share. Thanks so much. Purpose can be misleading. This term is widely used. It's kind of a buzzword right now, right? Find your purpose, live your purpose. But it's a bit misleading, and I think it can throw you off. Simon Squibb just sent a message, and he said, I worked through the holidays. He said, I'm not trying to glorify hustle, which I appreciate, because I think it's over-glorified in our society. But I just want you all to know that I worked through the holidays, and I really enjoyed doing that. And it got me thinking that really this journey that we're on is about what excites you, right? Purpose is a big word, but let's just zoom out a little bit. What excites you? What lights you up? What could you do? What do you do that you could continue doing endlessly without any prompting? What's the thing that lights your soul up? What's the thing that gets you excited? What's the thing that if you ask your friends and your family or your colleagues, if you could just describe me in one word or one sentence, what would it be? That's the thing. It's the subject or the topic or the product or the service or whatever it is that just comes out of you naturally. And there's no one or nothing that dictates what that is. And it might change. And this is why purpose is a bit misleading, because you don't have to have one purpose that is static, that you stick to for your entire life. And if you deviate from it, oh, something's wrong with you. Not at all. What lights your soul up? This is exactly what I'm doing here. I've done a lot in my professional life. I've traveled, I've launched brands, I've launched businesses, I've lived all over the world. I've built and designed products, beautiful perfumes that I still love to this day, and that we have loyal clients for. I've done a lot. But as I started to examine inward, what was it that comes up in me all of the time? Well, it's the concept of empathy, of emotional intelligence, of empathy for other and empathy for self. And it comes up in my discussions on friendship, on love, on parenting, in professional settings. And it's a topic that I don't need any prompting to go on a tangent about, as you all can see. So thank you, Simon, for putting that message out this morning, because it prompted this rant on the power of listening inward to find out or to reveal or to remind yourself what tickles your soul. Like what just lights you up? What are you passionate about? And that can be anything. It can be baking. It can be coding. It can be building hardware. It can be babysitting and daycare, for God's sakes. It can be anything. There is no limit or no parameter for what that thing or those things need to be. The only caveat is that you really have to employ empathy for self to listen in and figure out what that is. So I just did a series of posts on why it can be so hard to listen to our bodies, and it is very hard to do so. We live in a very loud, noisy, overwhelming world. And when our bodies speak to us, they do so subtly and gently. So we have to learn to tune out all the noise and listen inward for the signals. I'm not saying that's easy, but empathy for self is the only path to getting there. The only path to getting there is letting yourself fully feel everything that comes up with no judgment. and no doubt. And no, why is this coming up? And I don't want this feeling. Well, you might not. But you have to get through all those things that you don't want to get to what you do. The old adage of the only way out is through is evergreen. That is the only way. And when it comes to empathy for self, what that means is feel it all. You feel it all until you tap into the thing or the things that really light you up. And here's the secret, and the best part of it all, you already know. Your body already knows. So you're just reminding yourself. You're just revealing. You're not having to go find something that you've never known. It's already there. Your body knows it, your mind knows it, your memory has it embedded. You just have to dig yourself out of the decades of conditioning. Family, society, work. Just kind of like dig those out and put that aside. Because your body already knows. It's just a question of listening in.